talking about Coach Toraman's ultimate goal. That is, try to make it to the 2012 London Olympics. Of course, for you to be able to do that, you've got to win the FIBA Asia Championship. That will be held in 2011. And that's a hard road to climb. That's a big mountain to climb. To win the FIBA Asia Championships, you've got to beat Iran, China, Lebanon, Jordan. That's right. Because there is only one slot for Asia in the London Olympics, and that will go to the FIBA Asia champions. You know, it's not like in the last Beijing Olympics when China got an automatic berth. There are only 12 teams competing in Olympic basketball.
Willie Miller from the corner.
Oh, yes,
sir.
Right now, Coach Yeng Guiao has to have his big guns on the floor. I think he should be pretty pleased with the way they played defense, maybe 3/4 of the time in the first quarter.
Casio for three. Not that time. Casio picks up the loose ball. Here's Giles. Baracael, baseline. And he is fouled.
Hard foul there against Kirby Raimundo. By the way, Junior Barrera replaced as Casio's defender. I think Coach Yeng Guiao realizing that he needs a quicker player to put the clamps on JV Casio. There's Baracael from FPU. He was involved in some controversy during his UAE figure. He was actually shot, but he survived a gunshot wound to continue playing basketball.
That is a flagrant foul penalty, one against Kirby Raimundo.
It was a hard tackle. Hard tackle, and Coach Yeng Guiao, you watch it here. Here's the move.
Well, that looked like a clothesline. That's right.
It didn't hit him in the neck, which was good. But, well, it was a desperation effort on the part of Kirby to stop him. I think Baracael was already airborne, and he was on his way to the basket. The only way he could be stopped from scoring was what Kirby did. I don't think there was any intent to harm or to physically hurt. I think the only intent was to stop the shot. But still, the ruling will stick, a flagrant one. And under PBA rules, there will be a 3-minute sit-out here for Kirby Raimundo on that flagrant. There will be 2 free throws and possession back to Smart Gilas after the free throws.
Baracael used to play for Far Eastern University. A lot of Tamaraos in the Smart Gilas lineup, along with Aldrich Ramos and former Tamarao Mark Adi Baroka. So 9:34 remaining here in the first half.
Now the players on the Smart Gilas team, I think, have committed to Coach Toraman and the SBP that they will stay with his team for 2 to 3 years, meaning they will not apply for the PBA draft.
Long 2-pointer for Aldrich Ramos. That's the specialty of the house for that big man. And now it's a 10-point game.
You're seeing a lot of medium-range shots taken by the Smart Gilas team. That's something that's very important in international basketball.
Here's Cyrus Baguio for 3.
Nothing going there for power 8 from the outside.
Casio, open shot. Not that time. Baguio with a rebound. Power 8 down by 10 points here in the second period. J.R. Reyes from the corner.
And look at JV Casio pushing up the ball. Oh, no look back.
But Gabe Norwood was there to foil the play. And the ball stays with Smart Gilas.
And JV Casio getting a round of applause from the fans. What school does that guy come from?
All I know is it's not Ateneo. Here's Chris Chu from Ateneo. And caught with an offensive foul.
I think that's a good call. Chris Chu coming off the turn, coming off that curl, kicked or stuck out his foot, trying to get leverage for the shot. You watch it here. Ito, hinabol siya eh. And then you see that kick. Trying to get some stability in getting off the shot. So that is an offensive foul. Tama yung tawag.
Chris Chu will sit down. Dylan Ababu takes his place. Ababu matched up with fellow Tomasian Baguio. Here's Norwood with a pull-up.
Oh, yes. I think it's important the Powerade just establishes its kind of game. If they show patience in setting up their plays in the half court, they're going to get their shot.
Here's Baroka, 10 to shoot. Still an 8-point game here in favor of Smart Gilas. 5 to shoot. Dylan Ababu with nowhere to go. And Norwood slaps that ball away. But Baroka gets the ball back.
That's right, they got a 24-second retrieve.
Here's Baroka. Ramos. Short. JRS with the rebound. A preemptive foul given up by Mark Baroka. Kairos Baguio became one of the most exciting players in Tianjin.
Oh, without a doubt. His moves, his acrobatic moves, and the way he challenged the big men inside. Cyrus Baguio was a joy to watch. And someone who we really were proud of. Not that we were proud of the entire team. I think we were very proud of the entire team. How they performed in Tianjin.
Giles with the rebound. Baroka on the move. Baroka against Miller. Baroka fires. Norwood with the rebound. As we approach the 7-minute mark of the second quarter. JRS blocked by Giles.
Oh, what a move by Giles.
But Norwood gets the steal, but there's a foul.
Well, Giles showing his talent not only in offense but in defense as well. Okay, tingnan natin kung ano nangyari. Right there. Blocked it and then he almost got the ball. That's hard to do when you block and you get the ball on the same jump in midair. Hirap gawin nun.
Here's Giles. Fires. Scores. Back to a 10-point lead for Smart Gilas.
Nice play run there for CJ Giles. Giles coming down the baseline. He's turning around for a shot. That's difficult to stop because he's on the move.
Giles now with 15 points. That play broken up by Baroka.
You can also see that the Powerade team really hasn't had an opportunity to play as a unit, as a team. And earlier Patricia was mentioning that they only had 5 guys show up at practice. And these players are now practicing.